morning, students. So we are already study about that electrostatic potential. So you know about the potential and how to find out the potential, electrostatic potential, and also some of the problems we had already discussed about the potentials. Now let us pass on to another important concept. Let us consider if any conductor, it holds electric charges, then what we call for that? So if any conductor or any kind of a device which holds some quantity of a charges in it, then it is termed as a capacitors. So the next the chapter is termed as a so capacitors. What is the meaning of the capacitor? Capacitors are the devices. They are devices. They used to store the electric charges. Okay. The capacitors are device which are used to store electric charges. So this is what we count as capacitors. Now it consists of the two conducting plates. So let us consider here is the conducting plates. This is the one plate, here is another plate. Two conducting plates separated with the small distance. Separated with the small distance. In between this distance, there is a presence of dielectric. So what is the meaning of dielectric? There is a presence of dielectric in between these two plates. Okay, this is the dielectric. You know what is the meaning of dielectric? Dielectric is that any kind of the insulating material is kept in between the conducting plates. So the best insulating material is termed as air, mica we have. Okay, you know mica, and also there is paper. Okay, so that is what we termed as it behaves as a dielectrics. In the last chapter you might have studied about this dielectrics. Okay, there is an insulating material like air, paper, mica. You can keep in between this conducting plates. Then it behaves as a capacitor. Now let us consider here is Q. Q is a charge. Q is a charge. As the Q goes on increases, what is increases here? The potential difference is also what happens here? Increases. So therefore, the potential is increases, that is V. Therefore, these two are what happens here? They're directly proportional to each other. Okay. Q is directly proportional to V. Now I will remove this particular sign here. The Q is equal to, just I will put a C here, C into what here? V. What is the C then? C is considered as this constant. I can able to call this as capacitance. So resistors are having a resistance. The conductors is a conductance. And the capacitors are having a capacitance. So what is the meaning of capacitance then? You already know the resistance. Okay. In the same manner we have a capacitance. What is the meaning there by capacitance? C is equal to, I can even say Q divided by V. Okay. C is equal to Q divided by V. So let us define what is the meaning of capacitance. Capacitance of a capacitor. Capacitance of a capacitor. What is the meaning there by capacitance of a capacitor? It is an ability. So capacitance of a capacitor is the ability of conductors to store electric charges. Is termed as capacitance. Now let us go for what is the unit of this capacitance. A charge is always is in the word here coulomb per. This is what we term as an or coulomb per volt. Okay. So here in this particular case, if V is equal to 1 volt, let us say, then what happens? C is equal to what happens here? Q. C is equal to what here? Q. Then I can able to say the one. This is nothing but a what here? The 1 farad. There is another lesser unit of this is considered as what here? Unit of capacitance is termed as an what here? 1 farad. Or I can even say 1 F is equal to, I will just write here 1 F is equal to 1 farad is equal to. So there is nothing but a what here? Coulomb per volt. That is nothing but a 1 coulomb per. So this is what the 1. So unit of capacitance is nothing but farad. Okay. So we have a different types of what we are the capacitors. Okay. Here I had written the symbolical representation of the capacitors. This is called the fixed capacitance. Fixed capacitance is represented by this. Okay. There are so many other types of capacitors for the non-polarized, polarized cap, and also there is another one is polarized cap and non-polarized cap type of capacitors. And here is another one is a variable capacitance. You can able to vary the voltage in the capacitors. Okay. And the moreover, the capacitors are used as a what here? The condensers also. Okay, you know about the condenser. So this is all about the capacitors.